Yeah, I've got something for you.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Well, this is very strange. It's not a Sunday, but it's a Wednesday. First boot sale since lockdown. Good morning everyone, it's very early, 20 to 6. I put these on, cover my tired eyes. Yeah, it's boot sale time. It's a midweek one I've never been to before. And yeah, the first since lockdown, probably one of the first in the country since lockdown. So obviously, rightly or wrongly, it's on, so I'm going to go anyway. If you are new to this channel, if you stumbled across this video, my name's George Ross, channel's Retro Reselling. I basically buy and sell second-hand goods. I try and focus on vintage retro collectibles. I buy them cheap, I sell them online on my online shops to make a profit. The past 2.5 months has been pretty tough. I've run out of stock. Obviously auctions, they closed down mainly. Charity shops closed, boot sales closed, jumble sales closed. So yeah, it's been a tough graft, but I've just managed to fumble my way through it. So this has been well timed. Obviously people are very anxious at the moment, and rightly so. Obviously normally this sort of video, obviously boot sale, come along with me. I'll strap you to my backpack, see what I pick up and everything. So this video is a bit of that, but also how our boot sales going to be going ahead in the near future and going forwards really. Probably one-way systems, wider aisles and everything. So yeah, we're interested to see how they approach it and how other people approach it. I think that's what people are worried about as well. So it's about a 20-minute drive now. I've never been to this one before actually. Fingers crossed there's a few sellers, and fingers crossed I pick up some goodies to show you at the end. Next time you see me, I should be in a grassy field looking for some cool stuff. So I'm gonna get going now and see you in a bit. So I've just pulled in now, and so far the only difference has been I had to put my 50p entrance into a little fishing net, which is quite funny. That seems to be the only difference so far. They had a little notice up saying keep obviously separate, keep your distance, wider aisles and one-way systems. So yeah, we'll see what it's like when we get in.
Benefits there, 30 quid. No. Yeah, I bet some bloke here already offered me a fiver. And I told them out. Yeah. Okay.
How much on the stand?
We got a tenner on that.
10?
Yeah, it's an oldie. You've got the label on the back there, look.
I was looking for a label.
Yeah.
Oh nice, yeah.
It's old 50s one. Got a little trousers and suit holder.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? Retro-y.
Yeah. We do 7 on it?
I'm keeping to notes today.
10, yeah.
If I can.
10.
5s and 10s upwards, you know. I don't want to get in change or nothing.
That's fine.
Not only that, I ain't got no. I don't need it. Someone's at
Yeah.
it. Hey, do you want to leave it on the roof or you?
Oh yeah, can I leave it here for now if that's
I'll leave it
okay?
up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
Alright, I've got a cut box.
Alright, cheers.
That's right, isn't it? Good luck. 12 quid.
Letty?
How much on the long ball? 15. 15. We go to 10?
Give us your 10.
10, yeah, thank you. It's good to be out again.
Oh
Oh, you're not kidding, mate. You're not kidding.
Going nuts inside.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
There's that one.
Thanks,
Lovely. Thanks for that.
Have a good day.
And you. How much on the shoes?
10 of them, mate.
10.
Beautiful. They're £100 shoe, they are. I like it when you find a pair of socks with 500 quid in them. Or the old clock. Oh, that's good. Did you just buy that ball?
Yeah, just down there.
How much?
10.
Oh, it's a good ball, that is.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, what are the wheels? Are they good wheels?
I think so. What have we got?
Yeah, that's a good ball, mate. I think you got yourself a £60 ball there.
Oh,
Tenner.
got my wallet out, but wrong one.
So
There you go,
can give
lovely.
it that fast now. You're a good buy. You know what to buy.
PS3.
How much on the
Kev, bike's tenner, mate, brand new.
10 and the amp?
Keys in it as well.
Amplifier?
That's with the remote and everything, 45 quid.
45,
It's got the
okay.
keys in that as well. It's all there.
Okay.
I'll keep it with you, alright?
I'll get this one.
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can't get it.
I've got about 50 people on them. Bikes, isn't it? How many bikes ones that I'll sell?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. How much is that one?
A tenner.
10.
It's complete. It's got the original straps. It's got these bits inside.
Let's go. How much is the light as well, actually?
It does work. 20 quid. All I've done is put a new plug on it. I had an unsheathed plug on, so
Is it like a Habitat one, like back in the day or something? Yeah.
it came from Habitat on Burley Street in Cambridge,
Oh, there you go.
as was. Sadly, not now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, it definitely works. It's got, as they all do, it's got a little bit of
Yeah, it tends to.
deterioration around
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
base,
Gets
yeah.
knocked and stuff. Well, they're different.
push and pull me what's it thingies. The mechanism should work alright.
Yeah.
I'll do those and the standard lamp for 20 quid for the lot, if you like.
Okay. I'll sign these up as well, actually.
How much is your radio? I was saying, Robert.
3 quid.
How much on? Oh, sorry. How much on the boots?
£8.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you do 5?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. Take them.
I suppose I've sold a bloody motorcycle stuff. I want more.
Yeah. That's fine,
Do you
there.
want a bag?
No, I got a bag, it's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. I got one. Thank you. Cheers, bye. How much on?
£25.
Okay,
Warm ones, they're size 7. They were 60.
okay. Not for 25, no way. Hi, back for the lamp. I think it's this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's great, thanks for that.
That's all right.
I'll take that like that. Alright, lovely. Thank you.
Here he comes. You retro. Yeah, I've got something for you.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Get the clock, Rob. You're gonna love this. You're gonna go all over me all over. Beautiful. Show it.
That's quite cool actually.
Love that. See, you don't like?
Pretty, isn't it?
You don't like it, yeah?
Well, nice.
You don't like, boss?
Retro painting there as well.
You
Looking
don't like
anything
it,
about
yeah?
that.
You don't like it, isn't it?
It's cool.
Might give me 5 minutes again, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do me one favour. Just push some bags forward for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to get
I
too
did,
far
it was
away
just all
from
closed, I didn't want to just bring them all
it.
out.
And I bring them forward because then if I get one here and there, I don't have to jump in the van and get something in.
I'll leave it for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use 60, don't I?
That's nice. You've done more there. You got a good eye, you haven't you?
Yeah.
You
It's
do
been a
all right
while.
with it?
Yeah.
You do all right?
Well, it's my full-time thing.
40.
Yeah, it's fine.
What eBay?
Mainly, but I do like my own website, things like that. Yeah.
Well, look, take
So-
my number,
Yeah.
ring me, and then
Yeah.
I'll get it and I'll pass it to you. I've got people to buy, but they all want it mint, and it's
Yeah.
so difficult.
I'll do things up. Take a picture of it. There you go.
Yeah, take a
Right.
picture.
I was getting out of furniture, but now I thought that, but I couldn't say no to that one.
To be honest with you, if you with the furniture, it's worth. What about that? I'll do you 20 quid. You can have that. There's 60, from 110 to 60 quid on the. Let me know, right?
I won't do furniture, I said. So back in the car, first things first. Bit of gel on the hands, just in case. There'll be a bit of soap and water, but it'll have to do. Also, anti-back wipes. Just make sure, obviously, I don't want to give you a lesson in cleaning, just make sure you wipe down everything you've touched and that. So don't forget your phone, obviously. I've got to do my GoPro in a minute. Yeah, get all the nasties off just in case. So there we go. What did I think? Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it how many stall sellers there were here today. I thought there might be a row, if that. As I said, I've never been to this one, so I didn't know how big it was anyway, but gathering from past ones, like doing a bit of research, it's quite a good one, especially for traders. And that's what I found today. Lots of traders, but with fair pricing. And like I said, if you have followed the channel before, pay up for the right thing, quality. And that's what I've managed to do today. So I've spent quite a bit, but I've spent up for the right things. We'll go back to the unit now, lay it all out, show you what I got, what I paid, what I'm hopefully gonna list it for and sell it for on eBay. So with the distancing, the new rules, yeah, the big wider aisles definitely help. Don't know if you saw on the footage, but I had a load of space. I could have swung a cat around at times, but then there were times when at a store there were a few people in a row, not a metre apart at least. Obviously 2 meters is ideal, but at least a metre. It wasn't really working that way, but I stay away from that. I sort of hover and then strike when I do find something. The one-way system was working, then towards the end the aisles are so big it didn't really matter. When you're picking stuff up again, like the big chair and that, you can see it just there, but you'd technically have to go right down and back again. You just cut across. So yeah, the one way is a bit tricky. and lots of space. But yeah, just be aware, stay alert and all that stuff like they say. But yeah, overall amazing results. Yeah, let's get back to the unit house and show you what I got. Okay, so here we go. Got my stuff laid out. Got the small medium stuff on the table, nicely lit up here on the grass. So yeah, if you haven't seen these before, I'm basically going to go through one by one, obviously what each one is, what I paid, what I'm hoping to sell it for, and hopefully you learn something. Got some really good stuff, like one of my favourite ever boot sales. I don't know if it's because I haven't been to one for so long, but I've got some good quality stuff. Got a pair of biker boots, Frank Thomas, Gore-Tex. I've mentioned Gore-Tex before. It's basically like a weatherproof fabric, so obviously waterproof, so you don't get wet feet. Yeah, a bit of wear to them. I think to one of the shoes there's some sort of scratching to the leather. Oh, here you go. But yeah, paid £5, which I'm more than happy with the wear. Haven't looked up the pricing, but I've sold similar before. This should be sort of at least £25–30. They're good men's size, so maybe a little bit more. Couple of radios. We've got a newer one and a vintagey one. This one is a Sony DAB. This is sort of the norm now to get a DAB radio, so the prices have come down than what they were a couple of years ago. £5 each I've paid. This one should be again £25–30. It's got its lead, just got to give it a test. And same again, like I said, £5. Roberts radio. Roberts is always a good name. Should have the Royal Crest on. There you go. Approved by Lizzie herself, Queen Lizzie. The only thing with these is obviously they're not DAB, so not digital, and there is a battery compartment, and I've already opened it up. There's a nasty surprise in here. Doesn't look too bad. I don't think it's affected the springs, but luckily it is also powered as well, like plug in. So again, give it a little test, nice and easy radios to test. Hopefully it all works. And that again should be similar price, £25–30 at least there. This was quite a cool find. This is the exact same one I have in our car. Stock lock, steering wheel lock. These were obviously used back in the day. Then they sort of went out of fashion. I say fashion, but they went out of use a bit. They've come back now because obviously cars are more electronic. Like ours is touch lock, touch unlock and everything. So it's clever, but it's prone to being hacked and stolen. So yeah, we use one of these. It's one of the highest graded ones you can get. I think it requires like heavy machinery to sort of cut loose, which is why it's a good seller. Here you go, maximum security. Yeah, brand new opened box, like a bit tatty box, but brand new inside. You can tell it's still got its plastic on. I gave it a check and yeah, minty fresh. Got a couple of keys with it. Obviously make sure there is keys if you are going to buy these, because it's very hard to get replacement from the company. I think you need a certain code on the actual box itself, so take note of that. Paid £10. I know I paid at least 50 for mine, brand new from Amazon. So this should be, with a tatty box, maybe £40. Nice easy post as well. So yeah, good markup there. Nice pair of quality shoes here. Can't remember what I paid for these actually, but this is from the same guy. It should have come out in the video. I bought a chair from him. I'll leave that till last. I think this was 15, was it? 10 or 15. Pair of what was it, Sanders English shoes, made in England. Always a good shoe most of the time when it's made in England. Yeah, you can just tell they're really well made, nice and sturdy, nice and vintage as well. Bit of wear, but that's to be expected. Again, no cracks or any damage to the leather. Really good. £15. Looking them up, there should be again minimum of £40 return. Obviously after fees, that's at least tripling my money. So happy days. Nice pair of Lokes. Lokes is always another good name. Again, made in England, quality, sturdy leather. Bit of a buckle here going on. Hardly any wear to the bottoms, like they've hardly ever been used, if at all. Don't know. Looks like they've never been worn, but they're a bit dusty, like they've been put away. Obviously sell them as used. But I think they were asking 20, got them for 15. More than happy to pay that again. In this really good condition, with a really good name. Again, minimum £40 I'd like to think from them. Hopefully a bit more though. This is a cool little vintage find. I've seen these out before. I think I found one in a charity shop before, but they were asking like stupid money for it. This one I got for £10. It's a picnic box basically. It's like a stackable one. I believe these are all trays, and inside there's knives and forks, like cutlery. I think some cups. It's all kept together with like this spring, which is in good condition, no signs of wear there. The brand on the bottom, it's called Pick-a-Pack by Pressy Wear, I think it is. Again, England made. Really cool thing, probably 70s I'd hazard a guess at. Really nice orange and white colours here, in really good condition. He said it's complete, obviously double check that. Paid £10. I did look it up briefly just now on eBay because I wasn't too sure what they're going for. They only seem to be going for about 25, which seems a bit low to me for a really cool vintage thing. But I'm thinking if the competition isn't too much, obviously we're allowed out the house for picnics now in like parks, beaches and everything. Vintage is hot, obviously, and this is in good condition. So combining all them things, hopefully there's not much competition. I'll probably aim higher. And hopefully it'll be snapped up at about, I want to say 35, 40. But yeah, stay tuned to the channel to see what it does sell for in the end. So that's everything on the table. Everything else is a bit bigger, so it's on the floor and on the trolley. But if we start down here, this was a cool pickup. I've never actually picked up a longboard before. Thought I'd research because I wasn't too sure about them. I know certain ones can be good money, and this is the case with this one. It is called Mindless Longboards Rogue. Picked it up and it felt heavy, felt quality, didn't feel like a cheap piece of wood or whatever. But yeah, got it for £10 I think it was in the end. Asked 15, got it for 10. Looking up eBay solds, this should be at least a £55–60 board here. Even as an auction, people are getting £60. So buy it now, check out the competition, might even push 70, 75. So yeah, really good pickup from £10. Might be a bit more awkward to pack because it's longer. But yeah, I don't shy away from a packing challenge. I think this was the first pickup of the day. I love finding these. Another bit of vintage again. Going back to my roots here. Bit of furniture now, these last few pickups. This is a valet stand. Obviously hang up your trousers here. You can put your jacket on normally. Sometimes there's a hanger attached. You put your jacket on, put your trousers there. Put your bits and bobs like your comb or whatever. It's on wheels, so roll it around. These are normally found in hotels. There you go, the side bits come out as well, each side. Yeah, normally found and used in hotels. This is a Cool Bee of Windsor, again made in England, vintage. Again, really good condition, ticks all the boxes. I sold these plenty of times in the past, haven't had one for a while, but this should be at least 40 to 45, maybe £50. Again, I will pack this, open it out to the world. The space should come off, so fold it nice and flat, protect it, ship it out globally. Yeah, that should be a nice easy sale there. Again, another bit of vintage and something else I've picked up a few times before. They had a few lights. I've got these lights as well, these vintage ones. They're ceiling lights, and I think you can pull them down. I can't do it with one hand. So for these two lights and this one, we've got £20 I paid, which is a good price, good fair price, especially as they chuck them in as well. I'm not sure if the mechanism's working properly, but I'll still chuck them on eBay. I think these are made in Italy, so quite cool. Again, vintage. I've sold them briefly before. They should be maybe £15–20 each, maybe. So I've already made profit there. But this is the main thing I wanted. I would have paid £20 for this on its own. It's obviously not set up properly, but we've got two heads here, like a lamp, floor lamp, 1, 2, and there's the power switch here. They said it's all working. Again, I've got to double test that, but I'm sure it's fine. Sort of 1970s, 1980s Habitat, which was and still is a furniture brand. Highly collectible, highly sought after. I've sold this exact model a handful of times now, and I got at least £60–65. And again, fold it flat. This is quite awkward to pack, but again, I don't shy away. To get top price, top money, you've got to ship worldwide. You've got to be prepared for that. So yeah, £20. This should be at least £60–65 minimum, and these 15–20 each. So good pickup again. And last but not least is this rocking chair. And yes, I know I said I'm not going to do furniture anymore, but when you get a good piece like this, good quality piece, I couldn't say no. I'll find it somewhere, and it's going to sell quite quickly. So for people that don't know furniture, this is, I'll show you the brand. Here's the tag. We've got Urkel. So Urkel, again, made in England, all similar theme, made in England, vintage, quality. Pay up, you get strong money in return. And this is the exact case with this. From a house clearance guy, I seem to have made a new contact there. Definitely a character, Bootsales character, which is cool. Yeah, I picked up the quality shoes, Sanders shoes, and then there was this here. He was asking 100, then he dropped it to 80, which is a fair price. It needs a bit of work, depends if I can be bothered or not. But might give this a light sand, give it a bit of teak oil, making it fresh. Original cushions as well. So I could actually sell them separately. People buy them on their own to replace. Here you go, Urkel. So that's cool. I might even split this out actually. Sell these separately. This, even the fabrics for Urkel, It's such a well-wanted name that these might go £50 on their own for a matching set there. Not the best colour, but still original. You get them in dark wood or this lighter wood. I think this is called golden or blonde. I have to double check. Like I said, paid £80. Might sell this for about 50. And then this chair, if I can spend a little bit of time making it look nice, this, believe it or not, should be at least 180 at least. I'm going to be listing this. There is a bit of separation in the wood, that's the only thing, but that shouldn't affect the price too much. Yeah, probably be trying 250 to start. Obviously I can't post this out, but I have a freight courier company, so that can be delivered within the UK. Yeah, really nice quality thing. And again, paying up, but it's paying up for the right thing. Should be a very good investment and a very good return. Really nice thing. Normally these get snapped up by dealers, Urkel stuff. So I'm surprised that's still there. I inquired about it. I put it to one side for me, and as I went to the next row, I still saw people looking at it. So I went back, done the deal, got it now. That'd be a nice return. There we go, hopefully the first of many boot sale videos to come for 2020, after thinking there'll be none, maybe a handful. Yeah, we're back, and I'm quite happy with the arrangements of the bigger aisles, loads of room to move. Obviously there's people, like I said, shoulder to shoulder sometimes, but that's up to them. I had to control myself to obviously not go towards that. Loads of space to walk around, have a browse. So yeah, really happy, and yeah, ecstatic with my pickups. That's a good word. Just pure quality, nice vintage as well, back to my roots, high priced things. That's why I was getting down a bit during obviously lockdown, and I was selling like lower end clothing, lower priced. When I say lower, I mean like sort of between 5 and 12, 15 pounds. I don't normally do that much during the summer, and this is exactly why. This is the sort of stuff I'm used to picking up, and it feels good to finally get this stuff back in my shop. So hope you enjoyed that video. I know I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, if you are new, think about subscribing. It'd be good to have you along. This is what this channel is all about, sort of running my business, giving you hints and tips how to make the most out of secondhand items, what to look out for, how to price things, how to post things, how to package things. Yeah, a wealth of knowledge I like to share with my audience. And thanks to all the regulars. Again, lovely messages all the time. The Morning Ready show went really well. People missing it already. It will come back. I'm planning to bring it back. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. Like the video if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later.